Hello there. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're having yourself a great day. I am, because today we are opening up some more trading cards. Guess what kind? Nope, not SpongeBob. I know that's all we've been doing lately, but I've been really excited, and actually I'm doing really well at finishing that set. The base, kind of the base cards, and some of the inserts, some are very difficult to get. So you would have to spend an insane amount of money to finish this set completely. There's a lot of numbered cards and variations and such. And just alone, I know I've opened 10 to 12 boxes already. I do have more on the way also, but we'll talk about that in a future video. But today we are talking about Ne Zha. It is a film that came out a few years ago, and there has been a sequel for it. It was a massive success worldwide. It's the highest grossing animated movie of all times in China, and I believe the world. And series 2, I think that got like $1 billion so far. And I'm still working on watching the first one. It's kind of a long movie, at least it just seemed to be. It's very funny, actually. I wasn't expecting it. The animation is absolutely gorgeous. It's just as good as Disney animation, and I think that's one reason it did so well. I enjoyed it for the most part, and it is funny. I didn't understand, like, some of the mystical types things. I didn't quite understand all of it, but I kind of get it, the gist of it. It is kind of an odd thing, especially when you, I don't want to spoil it, but when a baby, the Ne Zha baby is born, it looks like an egg. It's very strange. But that might be just something I'm missing. And the crazy thing is, when I was looking into getting cards to unbox, actually Card.fun, I am now working with them to help promote their products in the US and worldwide. And so they're sending me some of their own cards. Today we're opening a different company's cards, but they're still a similar, all based on that movie. And I'm looking forward to opening them. I think there's a pretty decent amount of packs in this set, and there's many different variations from other companies. I guess once someone sees something famous, they all jump on that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to these cards. And like I said, this series was, I think it blew away like Frozen and all that stuff. Zootopia actually in China was the highest grossing film at one point. I know they love Zootopia in China. But this series is this movie. And like I said, great animation, very funny. I think you would enjoy it, and I would recommend. It is on online for free if you have some of the services that offer the movie. I'll talk about that in a moment when we're looking at these cards. And instead of me just rambling on about stuff, let's actually go ahead and check these out. Alrighty, so here we go. Yes, I have gloves on again. Unfortunately, I went to try to catch something that was falling, and I slammed my hand into a steel frame, and I messed up the top of my hands, and you don't need to look at that. I'm always doing something to myself. All right, so here are these cards. This is the company that we've opened in the past. They make some really nice cards, and these are official. They are really nice. Here are, if you want to look at these are the types of cards you get in the odds and all that good stuff. And it has, you should, if you're buying cards, if they're sealed, they should be sealed, most of the companies anyways. Make sure that you have a seal on it, because you don't want people going through your packs. This actually has a bunch of holograms on there, foil, and then they have this seam that goes all around, which I believe you can get at one point somewhere on this, but with gloves on I can't. But it's funny because my oldest kid, he's not a kid anymore, he's an adult. We just went out to dinner and stuff as a family, and on the way home he's like, "Dad, why do you have gloves on?" Because it's actually a nice day. And I'm like, I'm trying to protect my hands because they are very, does this actually work? Not so much. I said I'm trying to protect my hands because they've been getting very cold lately, and I've been having really severe pains in my my joints. My Lord, this is like insane to get into, even if I didn't have gloves on. All right, finally. Yeah, it's going everywhere. All right, so there we go. Just a little close-up of the box. And it is a great movie. let me, and I've only seen the first one. Well, not all of it. I'll eventually see all of it. Quite a few packs in this. This is nice. I like that. I mean, it does only feels like 1 or 2 cards each pack, though. But let's go ahead and chunk that in there. This is what you get. I wish the SpongeBob was like this. You can smell the plastic on these. Alrighty, so let's get rocking and rolling here. I should sometime soon have the card.funds. They're sending me a bunch of stuff. And these look like kind of pretty lightweight. It's like a beginner series for your kids, I guess. There even still is somewhat of a, not a rainbow so much, but there's little tiny reflector specks on these. And those are the R's. Same there. And then we got this WR. That's pretty cool. It reminds me of Shredder and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And then this goofy guy. He kind of looks like, if you've seen Harry Potter and there's a troll in the bathroom, yeah, that kind of looks what he looks like. Alrighty. And, we got someone's face close up. And if you're wondering where I got these from AliExpress. There was a ton of other ones also on there. That's pretty cool. Oh, this is the back, by the way. A lot of Chinese cards don't have a lot of information on the back. They usually just put a logo. But here is the WR. And this is one of the main characters. And like I said, these are really nice. It's a shame they're not a little bit thicker. And I also noticed a common theme for cards in Asia is that they have rounded corners, which is great for collecting because then you don't have to quite worry as much about the corners getting all dinged up. So it looks like you're getting 2 R's and 2 WRs. And these are the guards at a particular building. I'm not going to ruin it for you. I'm trying to describe things without giving information out, but you can watch this online. And at some point after I watch the first one, I'll have to watch the second one. But it's crazy how this movie blew up. And because I am assuming probably, I mean, it's a great story too. Oh, we'll get an interesting, cool insert in here. Hold on. That is the R. Another R, and then look at this one. Look at that. This is, I don't know why he reminds me of Jack Black. Just the kind of tone and humor. He's kind of a drunk dude. He drinks too much. I'll tell you that much. I don't want to give out information, but that's a really cool one. That is an SR. And, whoa, these cards are very slippery. On a slippery slope. There's another one. Really cool. And WR. And then there's another R. Oh no, it's a fried pig. I know that's a big, huge thing that they cook pigs up in China for special occasions. Ooh, we got a QR coming up. There's an R, an R, and a QR. Kind of more of an animated, like a traditional animations drawing, unlike other ones. Ooh, look at that! And we got the WR. That one's pretty cool. I will say, I mean, it's its own original thing, but there are a lot of things in it that kind of remind me of other things I've seen in other movies. Because like Frozen, there's a rock, character. And if you're interested in seeing more of those SpongeBob cards I was talking about, I should have them in a bit. I have a bunch of them ordered. And I have Series 1 also ordered because I'm now trying to work on that series before I can't get them anymore. But as you can see, there's a lot of characters in this movie, I should say. W-O. And I gotta get my friend in China her money for helping me get, oh, here's another insert. Oh, actually, it's the WRs. To get that money to her and then figure out my shipping on my big SpongeBob figures. I'm kind of leery of what it's going to cost me. I hope it's not astronomical. But I don't know right now. Hopefully I don't get any charges on it. I've yet to get any odd charges from any import nonsense. So we'll see. There's another QR. Look at that gold. It's like gold, but also rainbow at the same time. It's kind of cool. I just love all the different effects they work with on trading cards. But I will be opening Card.Fund's version of this at some point. They did say they sent it out to me. Hold on one sec. Sorry, I thought my cat wanted in the other room, so I had to go over and let one cat out. Oh, I'm sorry I'm flying through these. I got distracted. That is cool. It's hard to see what it is. It's like a rock person. Like I said, I didn't get to watch all of it yet because I've been busy with other things I can't really talk about yet. But if you stay tuned, at some point you'll find out what my secret, what's in the secret box of SpongeBob. If you know that episode, you'll know. SpongeBob. There's a whole episode about a secret box, and and SpongeBob secretly likes to keep secrets of the secret box, and kind of rambling on about that. Look at that. That's pretty cool. There's even like grooves into the varnish. That's pretty wild. Yeah, for thin cards, those are really cool. Then these were pretty reasonable. I think they're like $20, $18 or $20 for this box. And I just wanted to check them out since there is an article I am in talking about these. It's kind of funny she was asking me about it, but at first I'm like, I've heard about it, but I didn't see it yet. So I'm not sure what you want to write about. So they mostly just wrote about me. I'll leave a link in the description if I remember. I think if in certain browsers you can get it translated because it is in Chinese. But I have it on my phone. Oh, here he is again, SR. He just reminds me of the drunk kung fu guy from Mortal Kombat. But yeah, there's another one of those. Whew, it's getting hot. I got a sweatshirt on at the moment, but it's been crazy weather. It was like 74, 75 one day, and then it got way down at night to like 60 and 30s, and then back up again. Today's pretty nice. There's that card again. I'm pretty sure we just did that one. Look at that sunset. That's cool. That's R. And this dude, I haven't even got to this part yet. And another QR. I love this animation. I got a question for you if you're paying attention. I was thinking of doing some traditional animation cells on this channel, painting them and such. Would you all be interested in those? If so, let me know in the comments. And then maybe we will do some of those. There's the pig. That's the face he makes when you see someone making ham. Ah, not me. And here we go. Here's another WR. That's cool. There's so many characters in this. But yeah, let me know. I was thinking about maybe we could do one from this or SpongeBob or any suggestions you'd like to see. Let me know and we can do one, and then maybe I'll give it away or something. And I did mail out finally the prizes. If you were a winner that didn't receive, they should be all taken care of. But some people didn't answer back to me. I didn't hear from them. So, yeah, so there's that. That's how I always try to say, make sure you actually want to enter and check back, because I did do a separate video of who won. So we will definitely have more giveaways. There's lots of these QR ones. So clean looking. Was that the same card I just got out of the other one? Was that the same? I think that was literally the same card. Yes, it was. Boo! These are so slippery. But yeah, I'm gonna do a video on animation cells in general shortly, maybe today or tonight. I don't know yet. I got so many things going on at the moment. I got to get ready. I did order my new camera, and it should be here soon. I'll be switching to that for future videos. It's 4K, so nothing should really change. It's just I'm gonna have to decide where I want to do the footage. I guess I'm probably gonna have to edit it in my computer instead of my phone, but then I lose some of my filters that I really like. Because I would just probably use iMovie on my phone, on my computer. I just like doing all the fun things. I don't know if you all even care about the little effects and all that stuff, but I like being creative and silly and all that stuff. Or well, that way, I think we've seen that one 3 times. Ooh, that one's cool. That's an SR. Look at that. Cool. That's pretty neat. I think he needs a Snickers bar. He looks hangry, or as the people say. Loo. All right. I'm waiting for like something crazy, but I haven't seen anything yet. Like I said, there are just so many characters in this movie. Man, if they had action figures for this movie, which I don't know if they do. I'm sure someone is making them. I just haven't really looked into it. And you'll probably notice I've switched more focus from Disney to more SpongeBob. Some is because that's what's currently available. I do have some Stitch figures that should be here shortly, and I'll unbox them. There's 4 in the series, and they're pretty funny actually. They're pretty cool. They're like motion ones, so they move. There are some other Stitch ones also, from I think either Beast Kingdom or one other company that I buy in the past. There's just so many of the. Oh, look at that one. That's how I used to feel working on computers. I used to actually work for an insurance company long ago, and I used to put claims into computers all day long. It was so boring. I don't even know if they might have automated that by now. It's probably something that could be automated. But yeah, it was all medical claims and stuff. And it was so boring. And I had a giant monitor, and I'm like, why aren't I doing graphic design or something on this monitor? So then I ended up working for a graphic design company, and I was also in charge of IT, doing web work and design work. And when I went to get my raise, they told me they were giving me a 75-cent raise, and I wrote in my comments, thanks for the slap in the face. And a week after that, they let me go. But they had no reason to let me go. So they just put undetermined or something. Things weren't working out, something like that. So yeah, but they were horrible people. Just greedy, horrible people. And I don't need to be in an environment like that. So that is when I went on my own. And I took a bunch of their clients. So you know, why work with a company that treats other people also like crap, or they lie to you? And my quality control is much higher. Yeah, I used to own a graphic design company, but I am now retired. Mostly because I'm slightly blind, and really badly at times. It comes and goes. But when I went to, here's a special one. This is an SSR. Look at that one. It's hard to see. This one isn't actually that spectacular other than the gold foil on there. What's the back? Oh, they're pretty much all the same. But yeah, when I went to, I went with my wife. We went on a cruise, which I need to upload that video. And also, by the way, my brain's all over the place. As you probably noticed, I have ADHD, and so I jump all over the place, and I apologize. Yeah, we went to go have breakfast at Ohana's, and I went completely blind in my right eye for like 15 minutes, and it slowly came back. This is a cool card. It slowly came back, but I randomly go blind, and that's why I don't usually drive anymore either. I can't see well enough, and sometimes the vision gets really blurry or doubled or whatever. So yeah, there's that fun stuff. Plus, my Ehlers-Danlos syndrome has just wreaked havoc on my body. Like I was in a lot of pain last night. It catches up to me at night. We're on the last two, by the way. So basically in these, you're getting a lot of WRs and Rs. These are cool, but I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know what I expect for something really, really cool. That one's pretty wild. That's cool. And this guy again, he reminds me just like, even dressed like the troll from Harry Potter when he gets his stick stuck up his nose. All right, last one. Anything spectacular? There's the troll again. And we got this dude. That's all. So we got got a bunch of him. And yeah. So let me know what you think of these. Let me know if you watched it. And don't forget to, answer if you would like me to do some traditional animation cells on the channel. Because I have a lot of animation cell material to do so. As I mentioned, you're going to get a lot of the WRs, these are the two main base cards. So the WRs, almost even with the Rs. That's a pretty hefty stack too. Side by side, a little bit difference there, but and we only got one of these bad boys. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, and if you'd like to see more like this, let me know in the comments. I do my very best to always answer all the comments. And please do subscribe, thumbs up this video, share with your friends. And as always, I'd like to wish you a magical day. And I will catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.